This is a demonstration of how to use MetaShotPut. It's an application that creates a PowerPoint presentation from your files, and if you've got any embedded metadata in those files, that will be imported to PowerPoint as well. So you've probably already downloaded MetaShotPut from our wiki application here. You can see you can choose either the Mac version or the Windows version. The application works exactly the same on both platforms, but you do have to install the proper version. So I've done that already on my Windows machine here, and you can see I've got my shortcut. So I'm going to double click that. The application will open. So you begin by selecting a folder of images. So I'm going to click that. I'm just going to navigate to my desktop, and I've got a folder here called Demo, strangely enough. So I'm going to open that, click that, and say OK. And it tells me up here that it found 10 images to be imported. If you want to see a list of those images, just click this button, Show List, and you'll see them here. So for now, you can only import files that are in one folder. So if you've got images scattered around different folders, you might need to make a copy of those into a single folder for your presentation, just so they're all in one place, and then you'll see a list like this. So you can decide not to import some files by just unchecking them. So I'm going to uncheck these two files here, and now I've got only 8 images to be imported. So if I go down below, I can make a few choices. So I've got some metadata options here on the left, and the first one is include field labels. So what this means is if I check that, whatever fields I'm going to import, say for instance IPTC description, my caption in PowerPoint will begin with this word description, and then the actual information will come after that. If you don't need to see the name of the field that you're bringing in, just uncheck that box. And then you can go down and just start checking anything you want. So keep in mind, if you've got a lot of metadata in your image, you don't want to check too many boxes because it will be far too much information to fit on your PowerPoint slide. So I've only got 2 options selected here from IPTC Photo. If you're lucky enough to have VRA Core metadata in your image, you can select any of these fields. And likewise, you can select from IPTC Artwork as well. Now you can change the look of the slides over here on the right in the layout options. By default, the image will be placed beside the text, as you can see here in the preview. But you can also choose this option and have a larger image above the caption here. You can change the background color by clicking this to gray or to white. Of course, with a white background, a white font is not going to do much good, so you can select that, and I'll change that to black. And you can change the font style too. So let's change it to Times, and let's change it to 18 points. Okay, if you're happy with all those options, just then click Create PowerPoint. Now it'll ask you where you want to place it, so I'm going to make this test number 2 and select Save. And my PowerPoint's already created, so this tells me it was successful, and I've got 8 slides. So I can click this button to open PowerPoint and look at the results, but I want to point out before I do that you do not actually have to have Microsoft PowerPoint installed on your machine. Any application capable of opening a PowerPoint type file will work. So OpenOffice, LibreOffice. You can also upload your file to Google and Google Docs and look at it there. So I'm going to click Open PowerPoint just to show you the results. So you can see on the left I've got 8 slides with an image and some text on each slide. Now I have it open in PowerPoint, so I can go ahead and edit my presentation just like I would normally. So for instance, this caption's a little bit smaller. I can scoot it down to the bottom. I can also resize my file and recenter it. So MetaShotPut can really be a way to get started making your presentation, and then you can go in and then just tweak it and make any changes you want to finish it off. So hopefully you find it useful, and thank you very much for watching.